Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. Now, this is a very different type of episode. We're on a trip at the moment, along with Alex from Intense. How are you, mate?
Bloody alright.
Making out like this is the first time I've seen him on this trip. And we got Mark behind the camera, mate. Thanks so much. If you're noticing that the lighting's better, it's because I'm using their lighting. So enjoy that.
Perfect.
You know what my lighting is like. But guys, I thought I'd make a little video about, like, this is a question that this is the video that I'd like to watch before I'd start a YouTube channel. And I thought, what better than ask someone like Alex, who's been doing it for a long time, and, you know, is one of the bigger channels in Australia, or in the world as well, for overlanding. What better to shoot a couple of questions at him that I've always wanted to know myself, and what I'd want to know before I start a channel. So, mate, if you're right, I'll fire them off at you. No buggerising around. Have a laugh. Let's do it.
I'm ready to give you the best answer I possibly can.
After 90 tins.
Yeah, bit of few.
Okay, so first off, start off lighthearted. What is the best thing you love about having a YouTube channel, or the best thing you love?
So I think I get a whole lot of satisfaction out of the whole process, really.
Yep.
Putting the finished product up and getting people's feedback.
Yep.
Which is very rarely negative. I mean, not everyone's going to enjoy everything.
Well, I guess that's when you know you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, a few people don't like it, but like, a lot of people say, oh, I hate the computer time. I'd rather just be out filming all the time. But I think that's my favourite part, just weaving together a story that people can enjoy.
Yeah, that's pretty perfect. I think I'd say the same thing.
Yeah,
but not as smart.
I get a lot of joy out of stringing together a story. And
yeah, and you can see that. You can actually see that in the video.
And
so
even
that's
if it means shuffling around the order in which things happen, just to make the story flow nicer.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Day to night to day.
Yeah, all
in the same day.
And and you've seen me today, like during the video with your camp setup and everything. And just thinking how the story's going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's half the challenge, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. Just love storytelling.
Yeah. Beauty.
Yeah.
That's
and YouTube
what an answer. Yeah.
They let you do it for free.
Yeah,
show
exactly.
the world your story for free.
Exactly.
And
to put
if
yourself
you get
out
good
there.
enough, make a bit of money off it as well.
Yeah. $100 every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Living the dream, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next one is for someone starting out. What's the biggest tip you can give to them?
Do a little bit of research. Decide exactly what you want to do.
Yep.
Find a niche. The niche is important.
Yep.
So I've had a few people come to me say, I want to do a 4-wheel drive channel.
Yep.
And I want to call it this. And I was like, you know, there are so many West Australia 4-wheel drive camping things. I'm like,
there are so many WA camping adventure channels.
It's very hard to stand out.
You unoriginal bastard.
No, but you've been doing it for a little while, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Trying to.
Someone your name's a little bit more established. If you're just starting to it, it's going to be very hard for someone. So get an original name and find a point of difference. So
I like
someone,
that.
if
That's
you're
wicked.
into fishing, make your trips fishing oriented, something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
You've got to find your point of difference. So
Yeah.
do your research, find your point of difference, and hone in on it.
Yeah. Ah, brilliant. Yeah. What I was going to say is that consistency. Don't just put one video out, one and then another one 8 months later.
Yeah.
You really got to commit. So one all or nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Start off, don't overcommit. Don't say you're going to do a daily, because
Yeah.
that doesn't last.
You've been there, yeah.
Yeah, weekly is a pretty hefty workload.
Yeah.
Start monthly, even if it's just one a month.
Yeah.
And go from there.
Yep, beautiful. Dead on. This is a good one. So, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? What inspired you to start one? And when? I wanted to ask, can you remember when? Can you nail that down?
I can nail down when the idea for the YouTube channel started.
Yep.
Intense started before the YouTube channel.
It
started as a blog.
Yeah, excellent. Yep.
So I wanted to do that after writing for Australian 4-wheel driving magazine.
Yep.
A big one that would butcher all my words, and I wanted to be able to put personality in it. They didn't want personality.
Ah, right.
So I said, all right, I'm going to write with personality, and I'll put it on my own blog.
Yep.
the YouTube thing came when I was talking to my cousin at a family party.
Yep.
And I'd been doing the blog for a year, maybe 18 months. And he was asking how that was all going. So yeah, it's going along pretty good. And he said, to be honest, I've never read any of it. Like, it looks pretty cool. But I'm the sort of bloke that would rather watch a 20-minute video than read for 5 minutes.
Yeah, doesn't it hurt when someone says, "Oh, I've never seen your videos, but I
seen
bet
you."
they're good."
Yeah. I've heard you're alright, but...
I've never seen them, though.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
And so then I sort of thought, I reckon that's true for a lot of blokes. Like, a lot of guys aren't readers. Maybe there's a bit of a market there.
Yep.
And so I thought I'd give a YouTube video a go.
Yeah, killer. And when do you reckon that was?
That was at the end of 2014. November 2014.
Right, okay, so 6 years it's been for you. That's...
Yes.
Geez, okay.
So that was my first video. End of November 2014, down in Dwelling Up.
Yeah, man, okay.
Yeah.
You look back at that video and think, you know, do you cringe at it, or are you still proud of it?
The voiceover was the worst part, because I didn't quite know how to work the mic setup.
Yeah,
So
got you.
I had a mic that needed power
Yep.
running through an unamplified source and
Yep.
then boosted, and it sounded like I had a cold. Like, it was really nasally and muffled.
Let's not tell him that he actually sounds like that still now.
Yeah,
No.
I actually do. I'm on the back end of a cold right now.
No, not at all, mate. All good. Next one is like, what's the biggest thing, like maybe the hardest lesson that you've learnt running a YouTube channel?
There's probably been a few along the way. The earliest ones would be in the first 10 to 20 videos I did. Not paying enough attention to what you're filming and how that comes across to the audience.
Yep.
Like using machetes with thongs on.
Yeah, gotcha.
Not paying enough attention to recovery blankets on snatch straps. We never got into ripping up dunes and pristine areas, doing skids and that sort of thing. But I see a lot of people do that, and that's a big bad move. So yeah, definitely getting onto that at the start. That was one of the first big mistakes I learned.
Okay.
To try and avoid. Watch what you're doing on camera.
Yeah, yep. That's a good bit of advice, isn't it? Because some things that are acceptable by you aren't by other people. So, for example, I'll use a chainsaw with thongs on. You know what I mean? And but it's not acceptable by other people.
Yeah.
So it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
This is a really good one. And be fully brutal with me. So, how do you handle bad comments? You know, people that give you shit, and you feel like it's just.
I've got pretty strict rules for bad comments.
Yep.
If it is about someone else in my video,
Yeah.
I know how much I can take.
Yeah.
I don't know how much someone else that's been on the trip can take if they were to go down and read that comment. So if you say something like, that dude looks like a piece of shit, he should change his haircut.
Yep.
That's getting deleted straight out at the moment, because I see every comment.
Yeah, I like that, because you don't know what your crew could handle, I guess.
Yeah. So I watch every comment that comes through.
Yeah.
I personally will take a lot of criticism.
Yeah.
I
Water off a duck's back, mate.
Yeah, and if it's warranted criticism, especially, like, they can start out with, mate, you're a shit bloke for doing that, because, and I'll leave that in there. But if they come in and say, mate, you got a face like a hat full of busted assholes, you should stop doing videos and go and kill yourself.
Yeah.
Which I have actually had people tell me to go and kill myself before. I'll just delete and block.
Yeah. Nah, good on you. Yeah, you should. You as much as you try not to give it a second thought, you sort of do. Like I've had some shocking ones as well. But I reckon you quickly learn, eh? Yeah. And what's your other tip? The double click it.
Yeah, but I say at the end of a lot. Yeah. If you've enjoyed this video, tap the like button. If you hated it, double tap the thumbs down, which just removes the thumbs down.
Yeah, exactly. So sorry, guys. I had to go and freshen me drink. Just soda water. So, next question, Alex. Is there anything that you'd change about your channel direction?
At the moment, no. But I did change it about a year ago.
Yep.
The key part of it was dropping the off-road off the end of it. It had been that as long as since I started it, and I always wanted it to be more than just off-roading. And in fact, the original logo used these little things that you get for like national park signs, like hiking symbol and 4-wheel drive symbol and
Right,
camping.
yeah.
So it was all about hiking, camping, 4-wheel driving. But I feel like that was sort of getting very lost in. I don't know if the off-road was
In
just
the title,
very much a symbol for me. So whenever I posted a video that was not about off-roading, the views was just flat and dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I changed the name and I made a very conscious decision to try and push it towards camping and outdoor adventure.
Yeah,
a lot
got
more.
you.
And in changing direction, whenever you do that with a YouTube channel, you always see it, like it peaks, it just flatlines.
Yeah.
Even sort of dips down a bit, you lose subscribers, you lose views for a little while.
And then it might go up again. Yep, got you.
And so I did that about a year ago.
Yep.
And really just to take the whole action side of things out of it. So it's not about blasting bog holes and flinging rooster tails of sand a mile high.
It's about whatever happens on that trip.
Yeah, that's it. It's more switching towards a more sustainable way of 4-wheel driving instead of it being all about the noise, the action. And,
yeah, I like that. I respect that.
Yeah.
So, channels that inspire you, and channels that you've watched in the past that have helped you, maintain your course.
Yeah, well, I obviously started off watching Ronnie Dahl. He was the first one to do it in WA that I know of. I came along on the back of him, second along. I think I drew the most inspiration, not from Ronnie though, but from a UK backpacker, bug out bag sort of guy.
Yep.
Very minimal kit on his back. He goes out into the woods in the UK. Funny as all hell.
Yeah.
Just loved his sense of humour. Never saw his face on camera or anything, and he'd just talk about fungus and mushrooms and just light campfires and show you how to make stuff. And very.
What was it called?
It's called Alfie Aesthetics.
Alfie Aesthetics.
Yeah.
I want to know how you found that channel. Was that in that, that dark corner?
No, it was, man. It must have been like flicking through. It must have come up on my recommended, and the first video I saw was build a secret campfire.
Yeah.
And that's intriguing, I thought.
Yeah.
It's showing you how to do a Dakota fire hole, it's called.
Yeah, right.
It's a really cool little fire. It's not the sort of fire you'd have camping with 4-wheel drive. It's more of a one-person stealth fire. Yeah, a little hole in the ground.
Oh, righto. Yeah, got you.
I just found the way he presented it so funny, and some of the words that he said, and just really relatable and humorous. So drew a lot from him. Some of the others like Expedition Overland and American
ones. They're brilliant. Yeah.
And I suppose I've been watching 4-wheel drive actions since I was.
Yeah, of course. Take something from it. Yeah.
I don't watch their stuff anymore. It's just a little bit too much same for me.
Yeah, got you.
But yeah, I grew up watching that.
Yeah, beauty.
Drew a lot of inspiration from that.
Yeah, well, that's good to know. That's really good to know. I mean, I reckon I take inspiration from, the everyday man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, something that, makes me relate to a bloke. I want to see the mistakes. I want to see someone making, a dick of himself.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Trip in a Van. I love them because he did an episode where he had a big piece of food on his lip. And I love that. He kept it in. He saw that, kept it in. Who cares? Flaws and all, I want to see it all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to relate to that guy.
Yeah.
Because I've done that.
Yeah, that's great. I did.
And so has Creeper. Mayonnaise.
I did a whole episode of Talking 4x4 on Ronnie Dahl's channel with my fly down.
Yeah, well, there you go. No, and I want to see all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I bet you
was
do.
that a shown episode?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to go back check it right now, mate. Let's cut this off. I'm going to go and check it.
See the whole package, mate. Still up there.
Yeah, just one big screen. Just okay, beauty. So nearly wrapping up. So where's your channel going, and where do you want to take it?
This is going
without giving too much away or whatever. I want to know where you want to go with it. What's the bit of a goal?
It's this channel's gone through so many different versions of where I wanted to take it, what I wanted to do.
It's hard to nail it down.
Yeah, and once upon a time I wanted to make a full-time living off it and an income and take it all the way. But I think I've dialed back from there now. Yeah. I'm quite happy for it to be a side thing for a while.
Yeah, right.
when I started, I was working in retail, and since doing all this and learning how to produce videos, I've gone on to make a professional living off doing videos, and I'm
excellent.
and that's not through YouTube, but I'm very happy being able to do it that way.
Look, check Super Cheap's website, mate. You'll see some beautiful little tutorials on there.
Yeah, I've seen my face pop up on there a few times, and Jake's a hell of a lot more.
Yeah, awesome.
So quite happy to keep doing it in this capacity. And the good thing about not having to make a living off YouTube is that I don't have to take any sponsors. I haven't done for a long time.
Yeah, I have noticed that. Yeah.
And I can just get on there and I can freely express, say what I want, do what I want.
Yeah.
People.
I was going to ask you that. Do you think the now that sort of you're not striving so hard to make it a living, do you find that you're happier doing your videos at all, or you know, how do you feel about that?
Something that really tied me down in the start was people's outside opinions on how I should present myself on the channel.
Yep.
So I wanted to be quite funny and pop in a little bit of foul language.
Yeah, good.
And be a little bit unorthodox sometimes.
And that is the beauty of YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
And it got beaten down by a lot of people. Oh, if you want to appeal to a wider audience to get more money, so you want to make sure you appeal to everyone.
Yeah.
That just waters you down.
Yeah.
So it watered me down for a year or two there, but I've swung back the other way now. Yeah.
No, good on you, man. That's bloody brilliant. And that, I reckon, that's why I reckon I've taken inspiration from you, not to get all, you know, sucky, but I've always been able to relate to you. I feel like what you put out is you, and you don't change around other people. You know what I mean? And I don't like people who change around other people and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that sort of chameleon eyes.
I like to think that, like, when I meet someone in public that's watched the YouTube channel, that I'm no different. That's brilliant. Yeah, and same here. Likewise. Yeah. Yeah. And that's just exhausting. Gotta be genuine.
So I try to be a wanker in real life as well. Do you know what I mean?
Too easy.
So, guys, last question. I didn't want to make the video too long, but what is your biggest piece of advice you'd offer for YouTubers, you know, beginners or someone watching this video wanting to start a channel?
I think the biggest one that's ever given by anybody is just start.
Yeah, do it. Just start it.
You might be crap to start out. I was crap to start out.
Still am.
The only reason I was a bit less crap is because I had created about 10 vlogs just for family.
Yeah, okay. And got the feedback from them.
Yeah. So you're going to be crap when you start. You might just be a little bit less crap than others.
Yeah.
Just start it.
Yeah, definitely. And I reckon be ready, like, do it for the love of it, because be ready to do it for nothing for a long time, like a labour of love, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Do it because you love it.
And for God's sake, don't do it for the fame.
Yeah.
But do it for the right reasons.
Yeah, dead on. And actually, another one would be make what you want to watch.
Yes.
I reckon that was one thing that I reckon I started for.
That's a good one.
I'm trying to make stuff I would like to watch.
Yeah. And by the way, like, don't do it for the fame. Doesn't imply that I'm famous, because I'm not.
He bloody is.
Not.
You know, I've got my signature, mate. I'm out of here after this collab. I'm going to sell it on eBay.
Don't go that shit.
Nah,
just make good content. That's what it's about.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep it about the content.
Yeah, that's pretty well wrapped, mate. Look, Alex, man, cheers, buddy. Cheers for doing that with me. I thought there was no one better to do it with, but guys, I don't know what you'd think of this video. Leave your feedback in the comments below. Also, learn that saying.
Yeah, good. That's straight out of some Peter McKinnon right there. Beautiful.
Bwah! What is it? Bwah? What is it? Bwah! Yeah, you got it. Usually does that. What's Jimmy Carr doing here? No. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and for anyone who wanted to start a YouTube channel, watch this video. It's a great thing. It's a great thing if your heart's in the right spot, I think. But mate, thanks again. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Cheers for watching.